Before we get to more news, please welcome to the Imus program, Dr. Phil. Good morning, Dr. Phil.
Good morning, man. There's a light layer of snow just beginning to cover the treetops, and Grandpa's outside in the yard in his old trusty gray cardigan sweater, the scarf Grandma knit for him, and no pants. The cute old codger's having another one of his spells, and as you watch him sodomizing the neighbor's dog, you realize it ain't exactly Norman Rockwell, but it is Christmas time again. You know, the holidays put an incredible amount of pressure on us. Shopping, crowds, forced family get-togethers. Not to mention the sense that if you don't get into the spirit of peace on earth, goodwill toward men, you'll be labeled as something just shy of Christ killer. Well, truth is, there is no peace on earth, and you can't have goodwill toward all men, because for the most part, people suck. Specifically, those with whom you share blood. And especially at this time of year, the urge to spill some of that blood is palpable. But I'm here to tell you, it's perfectly okay to have these feelings, just so long as you own them and you don't act them out. So when the noisy, drippy spawn from hell known as your nephew Kyle won't sit still long enough for your brother-in-law to give them his third dose of Ritalin, just think about calling the little tyke over and whispering in his little ear, you know, Santa's coming tonight. He's going to climb down the chimney, tippy-toe up to your room, and stab you in your bed while you're sleeping. But just think about it. Don't actually do it, because that would be cruel. And on Christmas Eve, when Cousin Dale insists that each member of the family stand by the tree and name 3 of their blessings while he belches Silent Night, count to 10 before you think about shoving shards of broken Christmas bulbs into his eyes and jamming his hand into the crock pot holding all the scalding hot buttered rum, because that'll only put him out of work again, and you'll never see that $400 he owes you. And when at Christmas dinner, Uncle George begins to relate in painstaking detail for the 37th time that evening about how he makes sure to rotate the tires on his classic 66 Olds every 3 months, and you find yourself fantasizing about jamming a turkey drumstick sideways into his fat, clueless mouth and then bashing his head with his own shoes till his noggin resembles an overripe melon, that's all right. Just don't actually do it, because real world, you'll wind up in the county lockup for New Year's with some 500-pound gangster rapper using your poop chute the same way Grandpa did the neighbor's terrier. Merry Christmas, everybody, and go F yourselves.
Dr. Phil here in the Imus